I didn't feel like watching monkeys anymore that day. I went to the edge of the lake and sing, signaled for Hazen to come and fetch me. When Hazen heard what had happened, he was very angry. He immediately rode around in the island to the poachers' camp and talked to them. Finally, they said they would leave me alone if I kept to my part of the island and never went near their camp. I was ready enough to stick to this ar- arrangement, but I never really trusted them. And whenever went after the monkeys along the dimly lit hippo tunnels, I was always expecting to see a sinister human shape lurking there. After nearly 4 weeks, I had learned quite a lot about the monkeys. Then, when Hazen came to fetch me one evening, he told me that a message had come through on on the radio with the news that I could now go to the Gombe. I went back to Island one more day. I felt I had to take my leave of the little monkeys I had to come to love, Puri, and Maggie and Lucy and her little baby Grog, who had been born a few days before. And then early the next morning, we set off by to the mainland. Everything was ready for us to go. Once we got back to nearby, the the botanist from the museum, Bernard Ferd Ferdcott, was driving Mom and me to Kigoma, the nearest town to Gombe, and the chimps. Once we had loaded everything into his Land Rover, it was so full I was surprised it moved at all. The journey took 3 days. Much of the drive was through woodland infested with tis- tsetse flies. When we stopped during the day, the files which had been following the car dived down on us in search of blood. They are ugly gray insects with such quick flight that they are hard to kill. Their bites are painful. In some areas, they can give you sleeping sickness.